Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I almost forgot to do this again. So here we go. We're going to start on chapter 12. Will everyone please line up behind that far desk in front of the children's room, said Dr. Zinchenko, gesturing towards one of the wooden tables in the outermost ring of the room. How many of you are familiar with Mr. Limoncello's classic board game, Hurry to the Top of the Heap? 12 hands shot up. Very good, said Dr. Zinchenko. Overhead, the Wonder Dome dissolved into a gigantic curved heap box top. This will be a live three-dimensional version of that game. Each of you will be asked a trivia question. If you are able to answer it correctly, you will roll the dice and advance the equivalent number of desks. When you return to the starting point, you will move into the next concentric circle of desks. When you complete that ring, you will move on to the next, and so on and so on. If one of you makes all the way to my desk at the center, you will be declared the winner. But we don't have any dice, said Yasmin Smith-Snyder. Yes, you do. See that smoky glass panel in the center of the desk? It is actually a touchscreen computer, currently running Mr. Limoncello's dice rolling app. Simply swipe and flick your fingers across the glass to toss and tumble the animated dice. Dr. Zinchenko placed a stack of red cards on her desk. She looked like the host of a TV game show. Before we begin, are there any other questions? Charles Chiltington raised his hand. Yes, Mr. Chiltington? What will the winner win? After all, the prize is the most important part of any game. Kyle didn't totally agree, but he was too excited about playing the game to say anything. Tonight's first prize, said Dr. Zinchenko, is this golden key granting the winner access to Mr. Limoncello's private and very posh bedroom suite up on the library's third floor. Instead of spending the night on the floor in a sleeping bag, you'll be relaxing in luxury with a feather bed, a 72-inch television screen, and a state-of-the-art gaming console. Okay, Kyle was definitely interested in this particular prize. Judging from the wide-open eyes and a chorus of ooh and wow all around him, so was everybody else. Dr. Zinchenko flipped over the first question card. What Major League pitcher was the last to win at least 30 games in one season? 6 players got it wrong before Kyle got it right. Oh, the cat wants to read with us, apparently. 6 players got it wrong before Kyle got it right. Denny McLean. Correct. He swiped the glass panel, rolled a 10, and advanced 10 desks around the room. What United States Navy ship was once captured by the North Koreans? Miguel nailed this one. The USS Pueblo, and he flew 12 spaces around the room. What did Apollo 8 accomplish that had never been done before? Akimi, Andrew Peckelman, and Kayla Corson struck out on that one, but Charles Chiltington knew the answer. It was the first spacecraft to orbit the moon. Correct. Chiltington rolled a 5, landing him in last place. Kyle's next question was tougher. Who was famous for saying, "Book 'em, Dano"? It was that guy on Hawaii Five-0. Can you please be more specific? The one with the shiny hair. Jack Lord. That is correct. Kyle breathed a sigh of relief. Thank goodness he and his dad sometimes watched reruns of old TV shows from the 1960s. But when he flicked the computerized dice, his luck hit a brick wall. He rolled snake eyes and moved only 2 measly desks. Meanwhile, Miguel went down with a question about Barbra Streisand. Kyle wasn't really sure who she was. She's a singer, in case you didn't know. And Charles Chiltington surged ahead with a correct answer about the Beatles, Hey Jude, and a double 6 roll. As the game went on, Kyle and Chiltington, the only players still standing, kept answering correctly and moving around the room until they were both seated at a desk in the innermost ring, only 6 spaces away from Dr. Zinchenko's desk and victory. Kyle was seriously glad that he and his mom had played so many games of Trivial Pursuit with the original, extremely old cards. Kyle, here is your next question. What song in the movie Dr. Dolittle won an Academy Award? Kyle squinted. He had that movie. An old VH cassette tape that his mom had bought at a garage sale. Oh, too bad they didn't have a VCR to watch it on. But even though he'd never seen the movie, he had read the front and back of the box a couple of times. Talk to the Animals? Correct. And he started breathing again. Roll the dice, please, Mr. Keeley. And so he did. Another pair of ones, and he moved up 2 spaces. Now he was only 4 desks away from winning. Mr. Chiltington, here is your next question. Who was elected president in 1968? I believe that was Richard Milhouse Nixon. You are correct. Chiltington didn't wait for the librarian to tell him to roll the dice. He flicked his fingers across the glass pad. Yes! Double 6s again! And he moved around the last ring of desks, tapping their tops, counting them off, even though everybody knew that his 12 was more than good enough to carry him to the finish line. Congratulations, Mr. Chiltington, Dr. Zinchenko said as she handed him the key to the private suite. You are this evening's first winner. Thank you, Dr. Zinchenko. I am truly and sincerely honored. Congratulations, Charles, said Kyle. Way to win. Get used to it, Keeley, he answered in a voice only the other kids could hear. I'm a Chiltington. We never lose.